7.
What is your shoe size?
10. Blue.
What is your rank?
10. No, sorry. Sergeant.
Wakey wake.
Oh my god.
You're not off to a great start.
Okay, you try
What?
being in my position.
Look
You
on
try
my...
making sense.
What is your role in the police? The fascist regime of the
My
government.
role in the police is to protect and serve the people of Altis.
Then would you like to explain the insolence of your superiors?
Any man, get up and down.
Well, I cannot speak for my superiors, but I am fiercely loyal to them, and what they do is right in my eyes.
Tashira.
So you believe that they should ally with
no.
gangs who are known to kill, rob, murder, rape, and traffic drugs.
I can't really hear you too well.
Yes. Yes. But when you put it like that,
Really hear you.
it doesn't sound very good.
That is exactly my point.
Okay.
Do you have any defense on these matters?
The only defense I can claim is that I don't make the calls, I only follow them, but that is not a man's defense. So, no, the only defense I have is that we do the best we can with what we have for the people of Altis. And we try to make the situation good for everyone. And if that means some people don't get their way, people like you, then that is a good thing.
So you are stating that being issued orders absolves you from responsibility, that people are less than human.
Complete bullshit.
No, I take full responsibility for it, but I also believe that to make an omelette, you have to crack a few eggs.
So you do not care who gets caught up as long as it goes towards what you would call the greater good, and so help me if you make a pun, I will crack your skull open and use your brain as an omelet.
But, oh, believe me sir, puns are the furthest thing from my mind right now. You see, all I want to do is get out of here, go back to my family, have a nice cup of coffee, and then get back out on the streets and protect the people of Altis, people like you.
So you have a family.
But I also believe in mercy and compassion, such as was shown to you guys once, when we had UNC guys in custody, and we just let them off at this very checkpoint.
You have a family, right?
Alive and unharmed.
They haven't shown much of that these days anymore, have they?
Well,
We do show
it only takes one snowball for an avalanche, sir.
Can you shut up
You can
behind
be
me
that
here?
Snowball.
He's talking bullshit.
Sir, you stated that you have a family. Do you love them?
I do. With all my heart, sir.
Do you protect the families of the citizens of Altis?
I will. I will lay down my life.
You said you will. You did not say that you do. I see a problem here.
Yeah, I can see where this is leading, sir.
Are you familiar with what has happened to our families, others' families, relatives, or even my family?
I've heard stories, yes.
You've heard stories. Tell me what you have heard.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that last bit.
I said you've heard stories. Tell me what you've heard.
Well, I've heard stories of carnage, of villages being pillaged and plundered, people starving.
By who? Whose responsibility?
That is up to every man to figure out for himself. I chose the path of the police and the government.
So you are choosing to
Obviously.
claim the ignorance of being under the thumb of the government. Is that correct?
No, I choose to blame gangs drug dealers, rebels, terrorists.
What you have done is essentially failed in your duties. You have not heard of the atrocities of what your police constabulary and the government itself has done.
No, but I've seen the atrocities of drugs and how they
Silence.
have affected families everywhere, not just on Altis.
Remain silent.
And you apparently condone the use of drugs, sir.
You are not following my interrogation rules and or methods. Next time you state something like that, I will shove a road cone up your ass as a funnel. You don't want to know what follows.
Trust
I
me,
understand,
know.
sir.
I do this to discipline my troops. What do you think I'm going to do to you?
I can only imagine. Thoughts are racing through my head.
You don't want to imagine, trust me.
I don't, but I keep doing it anyway.
Now let me tell you what has happened to my family. I had a wife that I came here from. I left Charnaros, I went to Takistan, went to Liberia, and then I came to Altis. We survived all of that. We survived madness, wars, cannibals, ravaging, all of that shit. I was a salt miner. She was a journalist. Then one day she went to go and check on the refugees who were up in the Agios Panaganios mountain chapel cave, who have escaped a riot that happened in Kavala. When the police came, they did not assist them. They accused them of hiding out and being rebels. They said, why would they fight the mayoress of Kavala and fear her? Unarmed, in civilian clothing, with just backpacks full of food and normal clothing, and a couple knickknacks like watches and shit. The priest was there as well, and would you like to guess what happened?
Please tell me.
They tried to restrain them for no legitimate reason. And all they were doing was hiding from the violence that has occurred in Kavala. Then one of them started running, and they shot him. Not with a rubber bullet, but with a lethal. He took it in the leg, and he started limping away. They didn't walk up to him to knock him out and restrain him or anything like that. They shot him right in the head. This led to a panic. Everyone else just started fleeing, and what ensued was essentially a massacre and a bloodbath. Inside that cave, there's a small hole. I call it the murder hole. Children were killed inside of it. There were no gangs there, there were no rebels there. There was only police and civilians. The priest was beheaded, and his skull can still be found in the chapel. When I went there, after I heard about it, I found just corpses, and among the corpses I found my wife with a camera. Showed everything. All of it. You are responsible. Not you personally, but your government. You, sir, have
That is
affiliated
terrible, sir.
you, sir, have affiliated yourself with these people.
Believe me, sir. I feel your pain.
I did not
and
give
your
you permission
anger.
to speak. What I did to that chief superintendent, whatever the fuck they called him at the time, it was CC or some shit. I blinded him, castrated him, sent him on a slow boat to Stratus. Then there was a rumor of a Stratus army. They seemed to have taken him and essentially gave him a blood eagle. I don't know if you know what that is, but I will tell you. It is when you remove the ribs from someone's spine and then rip their lungs out so it looks like flapping wings. And they basically put them on a fucking telephone pole. It looked horrific. I adopted that method, and it worked very, very well. Would you like to know what's going to happen to you?
Well, whatever happens to me, I know that I die for Altis, for the people, the Queen, and I die knowing
That
at
a
time
government that you are
turned an eye
in,
for an eye.
though
You
the
turned to
it
an
has
eye for
been
an eye.
shed,
You
sir.
turned to torture, to killing, to to prevent killing.
And you are not
turn
different.
The government to laws to try to be the first one to change something.
He has been ensued by propaganda.
something good
Lieutenant
for him.
Candemir, carry on. Lieutenant Candemir.
I'm done, Commander. Message has been sent.
Okay.
Proceed however you wish.
General Blaze, fall back in line.
Someone needs to stand on his side to make the countdown, Commander.
Could I ask you a favor before you kill me? Can you tell my niece I won't be making it to choir practice?
Guys, can I get some more on the first line? On the crouched position?
I've got nothing, Lieutenant Candemir.
On your command, Commander.
Lieutenant Candemir, I have not received that message that you have stated.
It has been sent to the police department directly.
I see. Then I shall continue from here. Sergeant Big Johnson of the fascist regime. You, your superiors, and those witnessed here today have heard your plea. They have heard. You have heard our stories, and you have still failed to apologize for any of your actions, take responsibility for any of your actions. You believe that your orders conducted under the name of the regime take away responsibility to you, and you have fed and thrived on the propaganda of your government, as we have seen. Your statements and insolence, as well as that of your government and its horrific actions against the people to which it claims to continue to deny, as well as the claims that it brings itself to allegiance itself with those that it claims to be against. You are sentenced to death. Firing line ready?
Say that believe me,
One.
I take responsible for everything.
On the count of 3. 1,
For Altis,
2,
for the Queen,
3.
for peace!